Even fools are thought wise when they keep silent. With their mouths shut, they appear intelligent. I'm here to talk to you today about fools. I'm going to go through 5 points that you should be aware of when you're dealing with fools, because you don't want to make a fool seem intelligent. That could fool other people, and it could be disastrous for people that you know or even for yourself. First point, unfriendly people care only about themselves. They lash out against common sense. If you're dealing with a fool and they are lashing out against common sense, they're not being friendly, what should you do? Don't try to get into an argument with them. Just low-key it. Remain silent. 1 or 2 words. Oh, interesting. Let them expose themselves as fools. Because if you turn around and start coming at them with a bunch of conversation and a bunch of thought, then they can be silent and they can appear to be more intelligent than they are. So don't fall into this trap. Just use that silence. Resist wanting to react to what they're saying. Resist wanting to respond, even to things that they are saying that just lack common sense. Let them expose themselves, especially if you're around other people. And even if it's a one-on-one conversation, just do that. And what will happen is they will, as they're speaking these words, pretty soon they'll start to realize, oh, maybe this is me here. Maybe I should really think about what I'm saying here. So that was point 1. Point number 2, wise words are like deep waters. Wisdom flows from the wise like a bubbling brook. There is such good wisdom there. So again, it's back to that pace of just being in control. I love that. Wise. Like a babbling brook. Just let the wisdom flow out of you. Not with emotion, not with raised voices, any of those things. Just let the emotion and the wisdom flow out of you. Because wise words are like deep waters, and fools are not going to be able to make sense of wise words, or they're going to be combative. So it really comes down to controlling your emotions and speaking wisdom into fools. And if they're not receiving it, then the lesson is don't waste your time on these folks. Because listen, even they are thought wise when they know and they keep silent. So don't give them an opportunity to appear wise. Not only does that impact people around them, but it impacts them as well. Because if they appear wise, if they get into an argument, a back and forth with you, and it appears that in their mind they won the argument, guess what? That's not helping them at all. They're still fools, and they're walking around, and they're going to have a little bit more confidence in being a fool. So you don't want to encourage them. You're here to help them. That's what we're here to do. And if you happen to be that fool, then I'm sure some of this is reaching home with you, and it's self-convicting. So you'll know if you've exhibited any of these things as well. Point number 3, rumors are dainty morsels that sink deep into a person's heart. Do not listen to rumors. Rumors breed gossip. Just listening to rumors allows them into your heart. And what you allow into your heart comes out through your mouth, through your action. So you're well on the way to being a fool if you listen to rumors, if you engage in rumors, if you pass rumors on. Again, common sense dictates do not pay attention to rumors. And if you hear a rumor, challenge that person that you heard it from. Ask them for their source of this rumor. Pin them down. Ask questions. And if it's uncovered as just a rumor, based on no substance, then you know to steer clear, number 1, of that rumor. And you may want to be discerning on dealing with that person going forward too. Because anyone who is engaged in rumors, not good. There's nothing positive that can come from rumors. That's all innuendo, lies. Those are distractions. Those are things that the enemy uses to keep you from the truth. Rumors can be tempting. That's why we call them a dainty morsel that can seep deep into one's heart. They can be insidious. They'll be into your heart before you know it. Do not fall for the rumors. Next point. A lazy person is as bad as someone who destroys things. Think about that. You can have somebody come through this office here and just throw everything around and break it up and just destroy all the contents in this office. Then I'll have to just go through, fix what needs fixing that I can fix, replace what needs to be replacing, put everything back in order. It's going to cost me time and money, that's for sure. But a lazy person causes more distress over the long haul on the inside. If you're living with a lazy person, if you're having to put up with a lazy person at work, you're constantly either wondering if they're going to get their things done or not, that's causing you some stress, right? Some undue stress, especially if they're part of your team. So that, the mental stress, the emotional stress, is worse than somebody who just comes in and destroys something. Because now you can deal with the thing being destroyed. But that lazy person, you're picking up after them. You're taking up more on your end for them. You're having to remind them. You're trying to coach them. You're trying to motivate them. All these things are taken away from you. All these things are taken away from what you were created to do. You can't tolerate that lazy person. If you have a lazy person and you tolerate it, guess what? It's reinforcing to them that they must be wise. I'm not having to do all the stuff other people are having to do, and I'm getting paid the same, or I'm still here, or whatever it may be. So you don't want to underestimate the negative impact of a lazy person. And the fifth point, the name of the laird is a strong. Back in Scottish times, a laird was kind of the king. He reigned over a certain jurisdiction or whatever. Fool who is ruling over something, maybe just by their name, maybe it's just their family name. Be careful, because they will try to rely on that name. Maybe it's a family reputation. It's somebody that's put in high esteem or in a high place without really merit, maybe. Maybe they were placed there because somebody liked them. So you just have to be very careful with those people. And they're going to think they're wise just because of their position in a company, in society, in a church, whatever it may be. Just be aware of that. That could be something that can take you down, can take me down, can take us all down. So be aware of people with positional authority. That's where real discernment comes in. Observing what are the fruits of their life, what are they consistently contributing, if anything, and be aware of it. As you do not want to encourage fools to think that they are wiser just by them keeping silent. Sometimes with that laird, you may have to expose them and call them out, not in a mean and malicious way, but just by asking them questions. And then they have to respond. That's the key. Subscribe with the notification bell to receive regular updates. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button to see more like it. Comment down below. This can be with questions or answers to questions you ask. And we'll see you next time on this amazing journey from isolation to community, where the next step beyond is freedom.